So in this video, I'm going to be looking at 3 ways that you can use to get out and take more photos. Hi guys, Mandy here again from the Photographer blog, bringing you photography tips to help you take better photos. Today, we're going to be looking at how to get out and take more photos. In the last video, we looked at what I feel are the 3 most important DSLR photography tips for beginners. And in this video, I'm going to start looking at that first tip and really giving you some more ideas and ways to get out and actually do what I said, which was take more photos. So that's what we're going to do in this video, and let's get right into it now. The first way that I think is a great way to get out and take more photos is to actually schedule time to do that. Now, it's not very spontaneous, obviously, but lives are busy these days and it's very easy for time to slip away and you realise you've not managed to get out with your camera for weeks, months and stuff like that. So a really good way to stop that happening is to actually schedule that time in. Plan a couple of hours where you're going to go out to a specific location and you're going to say, right, I'm going to take the camera out, I'm going to see what I find, see what the weather's like, and we'll go from there. The second way that I think is a really great way to take more photos is once you schedule the time and you've got out there, you've got to the location, you've got your subject, instead of just taking say 1 or 2 and thinking, okay, I like those, then just when you get to that point, keep going. Take say 5 or 10 more shots, but maybe change the angle, change the view, so maybe get down low. Can you get up high and take a different angle from there? If you go to the left, or if you go to the right, are you getting a different composition? Is it more attractive? Where's the light coming from? Stuff like that. So there's loads of different ways. When you get to that point where you think, right, I've really got something I like there, don't stop there. Push yourself on and maybe take another 5 to 10 images. Walk around the subject if you can and just see what it looks like from the other side. Is that more interesting? Is the background better from that way? You could come up with something a lot more interesting just by moving yourself and not realising you've got that new angle, that new view that you like even better. So that's a really good way to take more photos without having to do anything extra. You're already there anyway. And the third and final way to get out there and take some more photos is have the camera with you at all times. Maybe stick it in the car. I know if you follow me on Instagram, you may notice the other week I went food shopping. I had the camera in the car with me. It was a lovely day, which in the UK recently hasn't been too often. So I had the camera in the car. On the way to the food shop, I thought, right, I'm going to take a quick detour, pop off to a little park that I know of that I've shot at before, and just see if I can get some shots from there. So with a 5-minute detour, I ended up with a nice landscape shot of some trees that I wouldn't have had otherwise, which was great. I walked around the subject, I found a new angle to shoot from, which I hadn't done before, and the light was falling onto the trees instead of coming from behind them, and I really liked it. It was a great extra shot to have and a great new angle to find for that area. So I was made up, and at the end of the day I'd left the house to go food shopping, and I thought, beautiful day, why not have a little detour? If you're picking the kids up, if you go in the gym, if you've got a lunch break at work, anything like that, if you've got your camera with you, it just gives you that opportunity to get out with it, get a bit of fresh air and just see what's there. It's another great way of taking more photos that otherwise you may not have got. So there are 3 ways for you to get out and take more photos. If you've got other ways that you do to get yourself out and take more photos, then pop them in the comments below and let's have a look. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing so you don't miss anything else. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.